A lot of the guys that are sitting here tonight, this afternoon, of the players, all of you are wondering, will I be successful in college? What's my career? What's my future look like for the next 4 or 5 years? And as a coach, I've been very, very fortunate in my coaching career. I've been a part of 7 national championship games. I had an opportunity to be a part of building a program that played in and won 3 Super Bowls with the Dallas Cowboys. And I can tell each one of the student athletes that are here today that the same things that are at the core of those championship-type football teams are the things that you should be focused on. The character and the integrity is impeccable. Jim Grove last night mentioned it last night in his speech when he talked about what college coaches are looking for. First and foremost, I can promise you that every coach at every single division coaching football today are looking for guys with character. They're looking for guys with integrity. They're looking for guys that are passionate about football. They're looking for guys that are unselfish, people that are willing to put others in front of themselves in their own personal gains. They're looking for guys that are really, truly committed to academics. It's extraordinarily important. It's an absolute unbelievable tragedy if you get the opportunity to go to college and you waste that opportunity and you don't leave whatever institution that you decide to go to if you go and you don't graduate with a college education. Steve and myself have coached in the National Football League, and I was there for 10 years, and I can tell you one of the saddest and one of the toughest things as a head football coach in the National Football League comes every August when you have to cut your roster from 85, 90, 95 players down to 53 and to bring young men into your office and sit there and talk to them about what's their future, what do they hope is going to happen when they didn't make the team. And the biggest tragedy was talking to young men that had a wife and maybe 1 or 2 children. And unfortunately, they weren't going to hook on with that team and probably not with another team. And you'd talk to them about what are you going to do? What was your degree in college? And the unfortunate tragedy was that a high significant percentage of those kids, would sit there and say, Coach, I'm 25, I'm 30, I'm 35 hours away from graduation. I encourage each one of you to do absolutely everything you can to capitalize and take that opportunity to make your college education something very meaningful. This past 2 weeks ago, I had an opportunity to be in Miami and attend the funeral for Sean Taylor. And it was an unbelievable, tragic, and sad circumstance. Sean was a wonderful young man. He was extraordinarily physically gifted, great talent. Probably could have started in college at maybe 7 different positions and probably could have started in the National Football League at 3 or 4 different positions. In the prime of his life, he was loved by many. He had a great family. He had worked extraordinarily hard to try to grow up and to mature as a young man. And one of the things that I talk to our players about, and I think that every high school coach, and I think certainly every college coach would talk to everybody about, is to challenge each athlete to make a difference in the lives of young kids. That whether you want to acknowledge this or not, you are a role model. There are thousands of kids in your communities, thousands of kids that you're going to come in contact in college when you go someplace that they're going to look up to you with respect, with admiration, and a little bit like the Christian passage where it talks about, or the Christian saying where it talks about sometimes you're the only Bible that some people ever see. Well, for you athletes, sometimes you're the biggest role model that some 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds are going to ever see. Your obligation, and I challenge you on this, your obligation is to do a great job in the classroom, on the field, and in the community. All of you are winners. Your entire life you have planned to win, you've prepared to win, you've expected to win. Now all you have to do is go put those plans into action. I want to wish all of you good luck this week, not only in the ball game on Saturday, but certainly in the future. Thank you very much.